All right, good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great morning. A lot of earnings yesterday. A lot of earnings, and very exciting evening yesterday as the earnings were coming out, right? And so we'll just quickly go over them. But to start the day, SPY as usual. So yesterday, this level right here, 434, was given to you pre-market. Forget the upside. The first thing that in pre-market, I usually give when a stock's to extend is the downside level. Right, maybe it would have ripped yesterday. I have no idea. But the first thing that was more obvious was a 434 downside, and that's exactly what happened. All right, it's a little above 434. They filled the gap and took it right back up. What happens today? No idea. 434 still remains as my number first, and if it breaks 434, 432 will be next, and then 430. Okay, and very normal action in the market. Maybe today it consolidates here a little bit, and then we rip tomorrow with other earnings today. No idea. Okay. But on this one small red candle, if your account took a huge hit, or your account, if you have a 10K account, on Monday at the closing your account was at 10K, and then Tuesday your account went to 7,000 with this one red candle, you're managing your account wrong. You need to learn, right? With this candle, your account should not go down so much. Okay, so many of you guys on one red day, your account like fluctuates, it skyrockets downwards or upwards. That's not how it should be. So manage your accounts. Q's holding well. Again, yesterday it tested 359, right? And then 365 was the top, was a test. It actually broke 365, and it closed near 365, 364. It came all the way down to, so this was a, wow, so 368 to $368 move down, okay? So today, we should not break these lows right here from yesterday, okay? We might have a little consolidation, maybe and a reversal candle, no idea, but as long as we hold above yesterday's lows, I think we should be fine continuing higher. If we break this, then we want to see where it closes at the end of the day, okay? And financials, XLF, it's stuck in that range, it's stuck in this range. 37 is must, it's just stuck in this range. The longer it stays in this range, I think the more explosive move we will have in the coming days. But until 37, nothing confirmed. Apple earnings yesterday, 150 number has been given to you for the last I think 7 to 10 days. 150 is very, very hard on Apple. All right, this stock ran from 123 in 1 month to 150. That's $27 move, right? And given their market cap, that's how many hundred billions of dollars that poured into Apple. All right, and if you were expecting a huge move on Apple, I don't really know what to say, right? But if you made money through this run like K2, congrats. But playing Apple now will be even harder until it breaks 150. If it does not break 150, playing Apple and choosing what it will do the next day is very, very hard, unless you're scalping the levels. All right. For me, there's nothing to look at Apple until it breaks 150, or until maybe it comes down to 132, if it does. All right, 132, 129. Let that chart reset again in the coming months. For me, there's nothing to play in Apple right now until it breaks 150 and holds. Google, huge beat on earnings, just like other names, huge beat, and is up a lot pre-market, 100 points. What happens today? Does it give up all gains, or does it continue going? I have no idea. If you bought, and Google Premium was very expensive yesterday, very hard to play unless somebody does spreads. So it wasn't playable anyways. This Premium was way too expensive. If it rips all day, maybe people will get paid, but otherwise, right here, I have no idea what it's going to do. Okay, but it's up huge. A lot of upgrades came in above 3,000 on Google. So long term, I'm pretty bullish with the ad revenue, everything going. But short term, I don't know what it will do. Premiums are too expensive to play this name. So I'll let this settle, maybe run whatever it does. Let's see. Another stock that benefited off Google was Facebook. First, Facebook benefited off Twitter's earning, and now Google, right? It's opening near all-time highs. Facebook, if it takes out 375 and it holds 375 is a number. If it takes out 375, we can probably see 380 plus 390 today. And on earnings, Google up huge. What does Facebook do? I'm not sure. All right, so it all depends on their ad earnings. If the number is strong, this will also rip. I personally won't be playing it. I'll just watch from sidelines. Microsoft initial action was red on earnings, even though they beat huge. And then after, I believe, the conference call, they must have said certain things, and then the stock's now back to all-time highs. All right, 290 is the number on Microsoft. Is one of the strongest. 290. One of the strongest tech names out there. All right, it's been continuing going up nicely, steadily for the past few months. And above 290 hold, we can probably see 300. All right, and then 320 and then 350 in the coming months. Failure of not getting 290 and hold, we do see the short-term downside to 274, 275. Okay. Then we have AMD, beat earnings, great earnings, not much of an impressive move, only up $2. The only number that matters is 94, not until it holds 94 plus. Yesterday it did get 94 pre-market, when the market opened, but it was not able to hold above for 94, not even 5 minutes. It gave up all the gains back. Had it held 94 maybe for half an hour, 1 hour, we probably could have seen 96, 97 before earnings. Okay, so 94 is very hard. Even today with all the earnings beat, if it does not hold 94, we can still see 90, 89. Or maybe it runs all day today, I have no idea. But 94 hold is must on this name. LRCX, 650 until 650, not much. So it's just building a base here, right? The longer it stays here, and then it takes a 650, the explosive the move will be. The bigger the move it's gonna give, all right? And then we have Walmart, holding 142. The only thing is, it's not able to break above 142 for so many days now. I expect it to break out today. If it doesn't, just know the downside level. Downside is 140. Just know this level, right? 140. Our position that we entered for August was up from 190 was the entry, I believe. It went to $2.70. Great profits if you managed. I'm looking for a bigger move. I did not do anything with the position. I'm still holding. It's up a little bit, but downside is still 140. All right, just know this if you're in the position. So you're gonna have to let this play out. And above 142 hold, I'm just waiting for the explosive move that it should do based on technicals and fundamentals. And then BTC is up nice. So Riot, I'll just go over one chart. Above this on today's Wednesday, so Monday. Monday's high price, very simple. I'm not looking at the previous action, just the last 2 days. If it takes out Monday's highs, which is 34.72, all right, so 34.72. You can apply the same thing to Mara or any other stock that you're watching for BTC. But above 34.72, it signals more strength, higher than Monday. Okay, and then you want to compare the Bitcoin price. What was Bitcoin's price on Monday when this move happened, and then today? Okay, so to come to terms. Personally, I'm holding MSTR spreads, which we played. Right, today they'll be up again. MSTR's what's MSTR trading at right now? Yeah, I think it's up $50. 662.50. Okay. All right. So if Bitcoin's continue the strength, keeps going up, MSTR will obviously just keep going up along with it. Okay. And now we have Shop. So this is something that I want to go over, guys. You know, when certain tech, any equity or any stock that trades above $500, for small accounts to play options on it for earnings or anything, it becomes very, very hard. Okay. So the best way to play them is spreads. If you have a bigger account, yes, you can buy calls alone, you can afford them. But if you don't have a big account, then you cannot. Now Shop, I'm very bullish on this stock, right? But the only thing is that it ran a lot in the last few weeks. Okay, it's up 50% on equity, more than 50. It's up 60% on equity since May in the last 2 months, from 1,000 to 1,600, a huge move. Okay, and then 1,600 was very hard. Okay, about 1,650 resistance, and then I just saw this building a base right here in the coming days, and then this was also support right here, and it closed above the support level. Okay, so yesterday when I was looking at the premium in Shop, I was like, man, that's expensive. So if we look here right now, so the 1560 calls yesterday, they were going for $43.42. Okay, $43.42. If I was to buy these yesterday, today at the open, I will. These are going to be down a lot. Okay, why? Because they're going to take a lot of premium out. Just the break even alone on 1560 is above $1,600. Just the break even alone after earnings. And Shop, was it really going to make that big of a move? Shop was trading at 1540 at that time, I believe. 1540 when we bought the spreads. So at 1540, Shop needs to open at $1,600. Needs to be at 60 by Friday just for me to break even. Okay, so why am I going to buy this such expensive call when the stock's already down, and then 60 points on earnings is a big move for Shop, right? Unless they moved more than 100 points, only then I had a chance to maybe for these to go to $60. Okay, so what I did, instead of buying the calls, I bought these calls 1560 at 43.42 was my fill, and then I sold the 1570 calls at 39.22. Okay, and our cost was 420, and yesterday they were going up to $5.20. So we were already up 20%, 25% on these calls. A 25% increase on 43, that's another, it's $10. Okay, so basically today at the open, right, if shop opens above 1570 or 1575, I don't know what these calls will be going for. Okay, I have no idea, but I'm just going to make some guesses here to make you understand how I'm going to make profit on the spreads right at the open. So from 43 to 42, I believe there will be premium taken out. Maybe not, but most likely there will be. Okay, these calls are maybe going to go for $35, and then the 1570 calls, which we bought at 39.22, are probably going to be going for, let's just say $30, for example. How much is my spread going to cost me here? Right, I'm going to sell my 42 call at $35, and I'm going to buy this back at 30. This is $5 from 420 right at the open. The reason I was so conservative was the premium was way too high to play calls alone. And I did not want to go out too far because I already have Amazon, and then I'm not going to bet on all e-commerce. Okay, so 5 from 420, which is still an increase of almost 20% profits. Okay, and as long as shop stays above 1570, which is very likely, by maybe today it gets 1600, I'll sell these at 7. Okay, but by Friday, let's say shop does not do much, it just holds between these levels, at least my spreads will hold value. At least these will hold value. Okay, the worst case that will happen, these from 35 may go down to 20, and this from 20 maybe go down to, I don't know, if the shop's trading above 1560, this will be high. If it's trading below 1560, this might be low. Maybe this will be at, just an example, 1450. If shop just holds the range here, my spreads are still going to pay me. My spreads will now be at 550. Okay, while the calls are both going down, time decay, but my spreads are going up now. All right, so that was the whole reason, playing conservatively, keeping all options open, right? That if it does go sideways on earnings, because it already had a big move in the last 1 month. All right, the stock's up 60%, the stock alone, in the last 2 months. So that's huge. All right, from 1,000 to 1,600. So I was not expecting a big move. So as long as shop stays above 1570, maybe if it gets 1580 at the open, we can reach our target for 650 and sell them, which was the target. All right, so not every time we're going to hit a home run. Not every time we're going to be looking for 1,000%, 500%. Sometimes even 40%, 50% conservative gains are good. Okay, so that was the whole reason I played this. So I hope this makes a little sense. And if you're new to spreads, you don't understand, no worries. Keep learning. If you go in our sessions, there are a lot of tutorials, and I'll probably be doing a session soon on spreads, and we'll go on from there. And then another stock. What else do I have written here? So I've covered everything pretty much. Today the main earnings that we're looking at is Amazon. Quickly I'll go over. So Amazon is just holding our levels, is holding between this range. What does it do this earnings? Amazon, in the last many earnings that came out, there wasn't a good gap where it held gains and ran. Does it happen this time? I think it does, but I have no idea. It can even open at 3,300. Okay, but we nailed Amazon this entire month. I did not focus on too many names. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the money in the account. It doesn't matter if it goes up with 1 ticker or with 100 tickers. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your account balance. Okay, so made great profits in Amazon this month, risking a little bit into earnings. Maybe 0, maybe they pay me a lot. Okay, so I'm going to take that risk. And manage your accounts. For Amazon, the number does matter. 37.25, 37.25 is a number. Can we get that today into earnings? I have no idea. If we do, super bullish. If we do get that number, and Amazon runs 60, 70 points today, and tomorrow, I think their earnings are their earnings are July 29th. LB, when are Amazon earnings?
Today?
Amazon earnings, Nasdaq. Yeah, their earnings are tomorrow. So Amazon's earnings are tomorrow. We have 2 full trading days. Okay, I would love to see 36, 70, 80 today, and then tomorrow just run into earnings towards 3,700 plus. And then on earnings, even if we get a 5% move, that'll be 150 points plus at 38.50ish. All right, and that will leave us our positions with the profits. Who knows? Maybe it gets 4,000. I have no idea.
Amazon is today, bro. I just told you.
It's July 29th, bro.
July 28th.
No, July 29th on Nasdaq. They would not do earnings on a Wednesday because they would do it on Friday. So July 29th is the earnings, guys, as you guys can see on Nasdaq website, right here. And so guys, just manage your accounts. Not every day is a trading day. Last few days slow trades, right? But at the end of the day, cash is also a position, so don't be in a rush. Don't always be looking for just trades all the time. Not every day you wake up to trades. MKO, I got a beautiful message from you. Thank you so much. He's been killing you with spreads, taking it easy, and so I hope you realize the benefits. Baba, Chinese stocks, yes, there's a rebound in Baba. So today they're opening green. The question is, do they hold or do they give up gains? Right here is nothing but gambling short term, right? But again, I mean, this is the dip buy. To be honest, this is a legit dip buy. If you believe China, US, they'll be strong. Nothing will happen. This is an amazing dip buy. All right, so maybe it gets about 200, 220. This can have a huge run in the coming months. But again, different is not moving on as a company itself, but what's happening in China. All right, so maybe we have a few gap ups now if tensions ease. There is a comment that came in China from a state that they're easing a little bit. Okay, so I did read something. But Baba leaps, I'm holding strong. Short term may feel pain. Who knows? Maybe my short term will go in profits. I have no idea. But guys, with this, I think I'll end it. Just remember, cash is also a position which you have to manage and guard. Okay, you're your own security guard of your own cash. You only want to let that cash out when you think something legit is there. Don't just keep taking the cash out and throwing in some dumb positions. All right. So guard your account, and with this we'll end it, and I'll see you guys in the